You might have noticed in the footage that I don't have the plastic cover on the motor anymore. The reason I took that off, I have the Hellcat hood on this car, which means I have an active scoop on the front. Normally the scoop would cool down the supercharger and the intake. That plastic shroud was keeping all the heat in. I sat idle for about 15 minutes. I came home, I popped the hood. That plastic engine cover was so hot I could barely touch it. It was crazy hot. And I put my hand on the intake and it burnt my hand. It was so hot. But after testing it without the engine cover, I came home, I put my hand on the intake and it was barely warm to the touch. So I have determined that having my Hellcat hood scoop with the engine cover removed is effectively cooling my intake manifold. People say that will affect the gas mileage in a negative way, but it will increase performance, obviously. I mean, the whole point of having cold air intakes is to have cold air going into the intake. And it's kind of defeating that purpose if you're just trapping a bunch of heat and your intake's super hot by the time the air gets there. And that's gonna be after your temperature measurement. So it's measuring your intake temp here. You don't know what it is here, but I know that if I put my hand on this and it burns my hand, then that's some hot air going in.